What is up, you guys? Welcome for another video. Today we got another little install. We got the rear fog light, obviously goes down here. We got that little thing from Icon Motorsports, I want to say, from Amazon. It was like 70 bucks, something like that. So let's see if we can get this thing installed. I got work in about like an hour, so hopefully we can finish it. We got Elite Tuner tomorrow, so gotta get this bad boy ready for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get this started. Gonna need some tools. First thing we're gonna do, jack up the back of the car. That way it gives us better access to this area right here, and then go from there. Alright, we are under the car. We're gonna take off these clips right here. This one over here, and then I believe that one too. This one and the other one on that side too. That way we can just pull this back a little and it gives us access to this little compartment right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright, this is gonna be kind of hard trying to show you guys how we're gonna take it off, but there's 4 tabs, 2 down there, and then there's two on top, and all you gotta do is push them in. Stick your hand in there, push it in, and pop. Comes right out through this side. So that just pretty much leaves you with the compartment. Take this off, and then compartment is slide the light in, and then wire it up. But let's go ahead and install it down here first, and then we'll go on with the wiring. Alright, so let me show you guys what the kit consists of. It's the F1 style or F1 third brake light, something like that. F1 style rear fog light, whatever. And then this is hardware they include. So these tabs will be used to hold on the light to those holes back there. Oh, it's all dirty. That rally life though, that's why it's all dirty. But this pretty much will already dropping it. So this pretty much will just slide in there, somehow slide in there, pop the clips in the holes, and I think that's pretty much it. Might be wrong, but let's go ahead and disassemble this, pop it in there, and see how and then we'll figure it out. Alright, so what I did first, take off this backing plate. It was held on by these 2 screws, so I took that off and then was able to slide it in there. And now we're gonna go up through the back and install a backing plate again using these 2 screws, and that should kind of hold it in place. So let's go into that. Alright, I was able to install that backing plate. This is the one I was talking about. I was able to put those 2 screws. I think that's pretty much how it goes. Just that screw and then that screw. And that pretty much holds everything into place. So that ain't going anywhere. Now that that's finished, we're going to go ahead and move on to the trunk so we can go ahead and get done with the wiring. Alright, now that we're in the trunk, we got to go ahead and take off the liner, everything, because we're going to go ahead and get into the tail lights. So we're going to have to remove this trim piece here. And all it's being held on by are these 3 little tabs, 1, 2, and then 3 over here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove those, pop this out, and then go ahead and open up a spot for the tail light. That way we can get our wiring in there. And then all this side piecing or whatever is held on by these other clips. So kind of same general process to take them out. Now to kind of get the wiring into the trunk from the outside, there was kind of no way from like up here or anything to get it through. So I found these little, I don't know what they are for, but they're just holes covered with this rubber piece. So pop this off, and that should give us access so we can run our wires through there. Oh, if I don't lose it. Oh, got it. Boom. And then we'll just pop back in there, and then that should give us a little hole to be able to run our wires so that we can get them installed into the harness. And let's go ahead and run those, and we'll hook them up. So you can see how I was able to run them from down there through the little hole. Then these are all the cables. You might want to pull them, that way there's no slack in the bottom so you're not scraping them on the floor. But yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and get back here and get them installed into the wiring harness. Alright, now that we're back, you're gonna want to expose some of the wiring right here. This one that goes to the taillight from the main harness, I guess, to the taillight. Expose it a little bit, that way we have access to these cables right here, and then I'll let you know which one goes where. Alright, here are the connections they supply you with. So black is gonna go to the black one, the red is gonna go with the black and white one, and then the green is going to go to the brown one. Let's go ahead and get those wired up and see if it works. So these are the little brackets they provide, connection brackets. So you can see one of the wires goes on one side, the other wire from the harness goes on the other side, and then you pretty much just clamp it together, and then your connection should be good. Alright, got the connections hooked up and light hooked up. We'll see if it works. Score! So everything seems to work. So now just go ahead and tuck those wires in, get everything back in there, get all that back in there, and we should be good.